Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your mid-December tarot reading. We're going to pull some base cards and then we'll pull some clarifiers, see where your energy is for the next couple of weeks. I never do my readings through rose-colored glasses. I will always tell you exactly what I see. These are messages you need to hear. Sometimes we don't want to hear them, but this is what's for you. So let's see. Okay. All right. Let's start here. This is a feeling of defeat. This is feeling like every knife has been put in your back from every possible angle. You are wondering how much more can you possibly take of this? How many ways can you be betrayed or backstabbed or have something else thrown at you? But I'm here to tell you that this is the ending of this, because it's a 10 and it's the only card like this that I see on the table for the baseline energy. 10s are endings and completions of cycles. So I feel like you're going to start to come out of this energy that you've been in for a bit, and you're going to head towards this, which is victory. This is being victorious, being able to brag about what you've accomplished, being up on that high horse and saying, this is mine, this is what I've done, this is where I am. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. The sun brings warmth and joy and energy of peace and hope and healing to everything that it touches. It nurtures and it grows everything. So you're going to end up with some sort of victory that's going to lead you to this ultimate happiness. And I think part of it is you are ready to embark on a new journey. Is a card of travel, of movement, of in the major arcana, we call the out of the 78 cards, 22 are major arcanas, and it starts with the Fool. This is card 0. It's the Fool's journey, which means there is a spark in you that has been ignited, and you are ready to go off into this new direction. But not in the way of the Fool. It's just a fool in the sense of like a fool in love, a fool who is ready for excitement. But the Fool, he looks like the Fool, but he's got a little bag packed with him that's got a couple tricks in there. So, we always know that the Fool has a little something up his sleeve, and he knows where he's headed. He just knows that he needs to go into a new space. Tell me about this 10 here. Why are we seeing this 10 of Swords? What has happened? Oh, okay. Okay, I love that I shuffle right on camera, right in front of you, so that you can see that when repeated cards come out, there are messages for you to hear. In this deck, you also have that 6 of Wands that you had here, and you have the Fool that you had here. That means that this is coming to a close because you are ready to go off onto something new. Or you felt like a fool here for being betrayed and backstabbed because you did try everything to keep the balance. This is the 6 of Pentacles, which is a card about balance and stability. But I think that you feel like a fool because there wasn't an equal give and take in something, whether it be at work or in a relationship or something where you felt like everybody had their hand out, but you didn't have enough to give everywhere. And it was, and that could be emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever it means to you. But there was some sort of an imbalance here, which is what led to this. But again, I think ultimately you end up victorious because this backstabbing put you into this. I love seeing the Hermit card. The Hermit is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It is a major arcana card, and it is the card of soul enlightenment. It's the card of you being ready to embrace your soul's path. It's knowing that all of this other stuff in the 3D, it doesn't matter anymore. Your soul has a higher purpose and a calling that you cannot ignore anymore. This is going within and trying to find the light within after you've come out of a dark space. But what you fail to realize is you've always had the light. You have the light in you. But this is an awakening from the divine. The major arcana cards are all about fate and destiny and what the universe puts in your path. So when you go on that fool's journey, there are going to be things along the way that you have to learn. That's part of the major arcana cards, is their lessons and things that are thrown in your path that you have to deal with. So all of these things, these knives in your back, were put there for a reason. They were put in your back so that you know that ultimately you have the power to take each and every one of them out and boomerang it right back to where it came from and find your soul's purpose, your higher calling here, and what you need to do to develop into who you are meant to be. Tell me about this Six of Wands that we have seen twice. It came after lots of fighting. This is a card. Usually when I see this card, it's a lot of times it's work related, even though it's not a Pentacles card. It's just a lot of times when it comes out in my readings, it is generally geared toward work stuff where there is big ego at work, people fighting. But this is, don't fight back. This is the time for you to realize that this person will fight to the very bitter end. You came up in somebody else in a different sign's reading too. This is not the card to fuck around and find out, because you're going to find out and you're not going to like the ending. Don't keep going. Don't battle this person, because this person's ego is so big that you need to set your pride aside and just, that's how you win, by not fighting back. You understand? It's, if you keep fighting, it's just going to get worse. This person will fight to the end because their ego is so big that they don't care who gets hurt in the process, as long as they come out victorious, or in their imagination that they're victorious. The Chariot, this is a card of forward movement. So the way you win is by moving forward and elevating past that. You don't need to be in that kind of an energy. The Chariot has places to go, people to see, things to do, is on a mission, and will not let anyone stop them. So right now, don't spend that energy fighting. Spend that energy getting to victory by moving forward. And by moving forward, that's in what you want. There are some truths or things that are going to be revealed to you along the way. This is another major arcana card. So somewhere along the way, there are secrets that have to be revealed, or you're going to end up with information that you didn't have before. So something is being kept from you, whether it be at work or at home or something like that. There is some sort of an illusion here. But nothing can stay hidden forever, because while the moon is here, the sun is here in your baseline energy. So, after the night and the dark and everything has to come to light, and then the sun comes out to shine its light on everything. Let's see. Yep. Another major arcana card. You have many major arcanas here that are all forward movement, and this is one of my other favorites. This is the card of healing. The star is wishing on a star and getting your very biggest wish. But in order to get that biggest wish, you have to heal first. So there is a healing that has to come from this fighting and all of that, and it's coming faster than you think it is. I know you feel like you're just kind of stuck in this sort of energy, but the universe says absolutely not. You've got new directions and new places to go. You're going to have choices and different things that come for you that are going to show you that you don't have to stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify the sun here. Why is the sun here? The Tower, because a big, huge thing had to happen. Another major arcana card. The Tower is something that was unexpected, that gets put in your path, that you absolutely have to... My eye is weird. Maybe some of you, your eyes been twitching or something. I don't know what's going on. The Tower is so many major arcanas. You have so much fate and destiny and things at play right now that... Okay, this is, you can't even make it up. It's all, three of them are major arcanas clarifying a major arcana. But we were talking about the Tower. The Tower is something unexpected. Could be something hard, a hard lesson that had to be learned, or it could be something that is just something you needed to see and realize, and it was put there in your path so that you can overcome this obstacle. Some of you are looking to start something new as far as a career or something where you want to plant a seed somewhere else. Pages are ready for a new adventure. They are movement and moving and bringing something new. You are wanting to plant this new seed somewhere. So whether it be in a new job or a new study, maybe you're trying to get a new certification or a new something, you're studying something new, taking a new class. There's something new that you are trying to work toward and get as much information as you possibly can about it. Judgment is here because it's Judgment Day. Judgment Day means that everybody gets what they deserve. You've been asking your angels and your guides for signs, for signals, for synchronicities, and I think you're seeing them, hearing them, getting them. maybe in your dreams, maybe in your waking hours, whatever it is, you are seeing a very different path. And that's what happens when you go into hermit mode. When you go into that spiritual realm of knowing that you're part of something higher and that you're something bigger than anything that's here on the surface level, all those answers come to you. Judgment Day is here. Everybody gets what they deserve. And it's going to bring you that ultimate happiness. Remember, we talked about the journey starting with the Fool and the major arcana? Well, it ends in the world, and you can't get to the world until you've had a lot of major lessons. That's why all these major arcanas are here. Because when you finally get to the end and you get the whole world and you get everything that it is that you want, and the decisions are made, and the world is in your hands. You are at the center of your own world. You are going to create your own reality that is so much more beautiful than where you're coming from, with that backstabbed energy that you're feeling. You are headed right to victory. And this spiritual awakening is going to illuminate all of these things for you. Because when you finally realize that you have the power and you have the worth and you are deserving of all of it, I love seeing the Fool's journey end in the world, because that means you have completed all of the things that the universe has asked of you. You have gone through it. You've gone through the lessons and the traumas and the healing and all of it, because you can't end up with the world until you've gone through all of the things, the major lessons that have to come before it. Tell me again, why is that Fool here twice? What do you need to tell us about this journey? What is happening to my more major arcanas? You have the Three of Pentacles. You are at a very high level skill-wise as far as your job goes, and people are going to recognize it. So if this new journey pertains to, I think you have several different journeys. This spiritual journey is the one we were talking about before. That's why it was here with the Hermit card, that one Fool. And then this other Fool is several journeys. You have the Lovers here, which we'll talk about in a second, and you have this. So with this card, it's people noticing and seeing your efforts and seeing your skill level and your mastery level of competence in what you do. You are the very best at what you do, and everybody knows it. That's why everybody wants a piece of it. That's why, remember I explained before, I feel like people are fighting and stuff at work. It's because they're jealous of your abilities at work. They know that you are this. And when we see that, that's also, it's about collaborative efforts, people wanting to work together with you. This Lover's card, again, can also go two ways. If it's the Fool in love and the Fool who's on a new journey and wants collaboration, you are going to find it with a very divine counterpart, somebody who is an equal match to you and is going to help elevate you. And that everything that you recognize on that soul level, that other person is going to meet you there at the same level, which is not what you're used to. Remember I was talking before about the imbalance. You want the balance, but you've seen so little of it that it's almost like you don't believe that it can come, but it's here. And if this is, work related, that one of your journeys is, part of it is work related. This is you coming into union with yourself. It's you being able to be so centered and grounded, and again, you being able to balance your divine feminine parts, your divine masculine parts, and know that everything that you bring to the table, because it's a lot, and you're going to be recognized for those efforts. What else do we need to know about this Fool? Five of Cups. Stop worrying about what you lost. You didn't lose anything. Anytime something is taken off of our paths, it's because the universe knows, sees, and does things that we don't know about, because it is trying to align us with our higher purpose. And that's what you are starting to realize now. You're starting to learn that you have to trust in the universe, because stop paying attention to these broken cups. See how you're looking over here at the cups that fell and emptied out? You got two full cups still. The Two of Cups in the deck alone is also a card of divine union, but in a different way. It's about having two full cups where there's reciprocity. Both of those cups are full, and you keep pouring back and forth into each other. Eight of Pentacles. This is you willing to put the work in to go toward this kind of happiness. And it's somebody else who will give you equal reciprocity with that. Somebody else also willing to put the work in with you. I'm going to pull a love oracle card, and then we're going to pull a song. I resonate a lot through music, so a lot of you may as well. And I end my readings with a song from a shuffled playlist. And go look up the lyrics, the artist, the year it was made, whatever it is, there's going to be something that's going to resonate with you. So let's see. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Whatever the ex is, whether it's the ex job, whether it's the actual ex, there's an ex something in your past that has made you feel this, and you need to step out of that energy. Once you release it and truly release it and stop looking and thinking that any of that was a loss, you're going to see that what the universe wants to give you is your ultimate happiness, your biggest wishes. And they're going to come in so fast for you as you go on to this spiritual awakening of recognizing who you are, your place here, what you're worth, what your value is, and how you will never settle for anything less than that anymore. You are going to be in such an elevated state. And once you elevate to that point, you can't come back down. You can't undo the spiritual awakening. That's why it happens. It's to purposely to elevate you to a higher consciousness. So let us see what your song choice is. Chasing Cars, Snow Patrol. Go look it up. Go see why that card is there. I will see you guys in a couple weeks. I hope you have happy holidays. In a few weeks, I'm going to pull a spread for you, a 12-card spread. We'll do a card for each month, see what the general energy is for 2023. Like I said, hope you enjoy your holidays. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon. Bye.